Hello guys, this is it. So in this video, I will show you guys how you can replace the fan inside the Legion Y7000. So you can see it right there, Legion Y7000. The fan inside are also the same with some other model from the Lenovo Legion, and these are the two fans that I bought. One is for the GPU and one for the CPU on both sides. So I'm going to replace both of them. First of all, you just need to take these screws 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So you have taken that screw off. You can just start peeling over here. Right, so I'm going to start from over here. There you go. And for this back side over here, if it is hard, make sure to scoop it from the inside, right over here. This bit that is protruding out, try to get under it and then scoop it out, because there are IOs over here for USBs, and two USBs on the left and on the right. So wanna scoop it in and like that, and then the back side should be easy. And there you go. Right, put that aside. And now, before you can take off the fans over here and over here, you need to take off the heatsink. So there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 screws, I believe. Yeah, once you have taken all those screws, you can just lift the heatsink up like that. Okay, so be careful, because there are a lot of thermal pads and thermal paste over here. So one is for the GPU and one for the CPU, and also one leak up to here. So when you have that, actually before that, you might want to, actually you're supposed to take off the battery first, but whatever, I don't really care about it. And then you take these two screws over here and over here, and these two screws over here and over, wait, here, here and here. There's 3 screws over here, and you want to pull this out. And there you go. And one fan is out. And I want to clean it up a little bit. Oh, look at that gum. Okay. All right. Where's the plug for the battery? Okay, here, right. For the battery, where is it? Actually, you know what? I'm not going to take off the battery. It's fine. It's just replacing the fan. So I've taken this plug off too. And then let's take this off. 2 and 3. So for my laptop, only this fan is broken. It's making a lot of really loud noise. So yeah, but since I bought most of these as a package together, I'm going to replace both sides. So you can see there's two fans. If you're looking from the back, this is on the right and this is on the left. And I believe this is for the GPU. The bigger one is for the GPU and the smaller one is for the CPU. And yeah, now you have taken that off. I'm going to clean the thermal paste. Also off these things. So this is isopropyl alcohol, 99% isopropyl alcohol. I'm going to use a cotton bud. And let's start cleaning. There you go. So this thermal paste is important to make sure that we have the largest area of connection between the chips and the heatsink, because on the microscopic level, these metals on the chip, on the CPU or GPU, and on the heatsink itself is not really flat. So this thermal paste will fills up the gaps in between of those two metals that are not contacted directly. So that's why it is very important to have thermal paste. All right, now let's clean this part up. Yeah. Whoops. Okay, they are drying up. Let's clean this one next. So that is the NVIDIA, yeah. So this is the CPU and this is the GPU. I can see the name NVIDIA on it. This is the NVIDIA 1660 Ti. Talking about GPU, it is nice that GPU pricing has gone down now, gone back to normal actually, because Ethereum has go to proof of stake instead of proof of work. It is good for gamers all around the world finally they can buy GPU at a normal price rather than at an exorbitant price. I actually bought my 3080 Ti when the price was skyrocketing because I needed to do my VR software development, so I bought it at like almost 3 times the price. So yeah, but I'm happy for all the gamers around the world. So I'm going to clean this up. All right, it should dry. I mean, it can be air dried, so seems fine. One more on the heatsink over here. So we want to dry it up like that. I'm going to take the big gunks off first, and then take off the leftovers like that. Oh yeah, Bayonetta 3 is coming out very soon. I've played Bayonetta 1 recently from beginning till end in one sitting for 12 hours, I believe. I played it for 12 hours. It was nice. And I'm planning to play Bayonetta 2 and soon, before Bayonetta 3 comes out in a few weeks. And there's like a drama regarding the Bayonetta's original voice actress. But I've been looking forward to Bayonetta 3, so yeah. I don't know, we haven't heard from both sides. We only heard from one side, so the story may not be complete. Alright, anyway, so we've cleaned the old thermal paste off the GPU and the CPU, and I also want to clean off the dust over here. Maybe put a little bit more isopropyl alcohol. Take off, can you see that gunk? Yeah, you want to clean that off. All right, clean that off. Clean that off. Just pick it off. And let's see if there's any other parts that needs to be cleaned. Let me dry it up a little. Looks a little bit oily. Maybe the excess heat is like squeezing out the oil out from the thermal pads. You can see it is quite oily on the thermal pads, but all of the thermal pads are intact. It looks good. So now let's put the new fan in. Okay, hopefully this should work out of the box. You can see nice new padding over here and down here. This padding is a little bit off, so I'm going to fix that. Or not. It's fine. Alright, so this is the CPU part. So I'm going to put it in like that. You can see it's missing this bracket. the original one have three, 1, 2, and 3. I don't know if it's a copy one, only have. You can see the blade is so much thicker too. Look at that. So the left one is the original, and the right one is the third party, I guess. So much thicker. Hopefully it will work fine. Alright, so that's this in. Get the screws. Screw another one. We have one extra screw. And there you have it. Screws on. Put in the power cable. So hard. It is the same connector. The other way around. It was upside down. Okay. There you go. Now it's in. It's almost in. There you go. I can feel the click. Now you want to manage this cable so that it doesn't get pinched. There we go. Then you put the other new one. Okay, so this the original on the left and the new one on the right. Wait, maybe it's because this part is closed off, this part is not closed off. Maybe that's why the fan looks thinner. No, I don't think so. Okay, so let's put them in. There's not really any difference if there's a hole on the back or not, because this side will be facing that. As you can see, there's nothing on the back over here to suck air into, so I don't think there will be much difference between these two. Alright, so let's put in the new fan and screw them in. On this side we have 2 screws. Yep, we can fill them in. Another one. Alright. Let me clean a little bit. Okay. Alright. And plug in the power. Make sure you have the right side top, and then you can plug them in. There you go. I can feel that it is in. The fan are in. It's not going anywhere. Now we can put on the thermal paste. So the one I'm using here is the MX4. There's a new one, MX5, but there are problems with some of the batch with the MX5, and I got the problematic batch. So I think I'm going to stick with MX4 for now. Put on the thermal paste. Right. There's a little bit leaking off, so I'm just going to put them there and done. Now, as you can see on this, there are numbers 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I guess this is 1. So I'm going to screw it in according to that number. Taking them off is fine, but putting them on, it's better to follow the number so that it applies the right pressure. And also try not to screw everything tightly for the first time, because you don't want the thermal paste to be squeezed out to one side, you know. So yeah, let's put them on. Oh, this one is thermal pad. Yeah, doesn't matter. I think I need to stand up. Let's see. Okay. And they're in there. Okay, now let's screw one. Make sure not to screw it all through. Screw it halfway through so that the pressure are applied more uniformly. There. Now let's screw it again until it is tight. And done. That should be it. Now let's put on the back plate. Back on. Started with this side. Now they should all be in. And let's turn it on. Maybe I can try running, I don't know, something intensive to see if the fan works. Okay. All right. It works. I think that's it. Thank you very much for watching. See you guys later. Bye. Have a good day.